Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series that I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is releasing in week 15 of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2023 collection. Well, before I start covering week 15, guys, I've got to thank you once again because you've helped the channel out again. So I joked around in the previous couple uploads. I said, hey, look, we got like 48 hours until the end of November. We just hit 3,775 subscribers. I've got to set a new milestone of 3,780. We don't have a lot of time left. Can we hit it? I'm going to be completely honest with you. I didn't expect us to hit it before the end of November, but you guys did it. You helped the channel out and helped it reach 3,780 before the end of the month. So I've got to thank you for it. It's just crazy. I was expecting this to be a December thing, not a November thing, but you guys have surprised me. So thank you. Thank you to the public and private subscribers for supporting the channel. It's awesome to see us reach another milestone in November. Like, there's less than 24 hours left in November. I do have to set the next milestone to be 5 more subscribers, which will be 3,785. But come on, guys. Look, I'm very impressed with the 3,780, but 3,785 before the end of November, I'm just too skeptical. I just can't believe. But hey, maybe you'll blow me away. Let's see if we can hit that new milestone before the end of November. Now we can talk about week 15. So yes, guys, week 15, the 15th week of Supreme's Fall/Winter 2023 season is set to drop. It is right at the end of November, so I'm assuming that we're going to have maybe 18 or 19 weekly drops in total for the Fall/Winter 23 season. Looking at December, maybe 20, but I doubt it. But yeah, week 15, we will have the North Face collaboration releasing this week. We covered that in a Streetwear Talk video just recently, so definitely go check out that video if you want to have like a full breakdown of how I feel about that. But in today's video, we'll be covering the release details for week 15, the seasonal and collaborative pieces, and my thoughts on all the individual pieces and the week as a whole. How we're going to cover all that is by using a Supreme community page, just like we always do. Let's go head over there now, and we'll start covering the release details for week 15. So here we are at the drop list page today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you want to vote on the items yourselves. We'll quickly cover those release details and then we'll dive into week 15. So the items releasing in week 15 will be dropping on the 30th of November 2023. They'll have an online release 11 AM Eastern Standard Time, 4 PM British Standard Time, and 5 PM Central European Standard Time for the EU. And it'll be dropping 2 days later on December 2nd, on the Saturday, for Japan and Korea. But as we noted in the Streetwear Talk video, the North Face collaboration is not releasing in Korea. So the pieces that will be releasing in Korea would just be the seasonal pieces that we see in this week. I thought I'd just mention that just in case I have any Korean watchers out there. I don't know if I do. Let me know in the comment section if you are. But just as a heads up, it doesn't have it as a red banner across here, but in the Hypebeast article that we used to cover the North Face collaboration, that was one of the points that was made. So I thought I'd just relay that point here. But now that we've covered all the release details for all the different regions, we got to cover the categories. We got to get into what pieces are releasing this week and go over it all. So yeah, let's kick off week 15. Let's check out the jackets that are releasing this week. which we have 4 of. We have the North Face Suede 600 fill down parka. This is an awesome piece. The fur is removable around the collar. There is no huge logo on the back of it. There's absolutely no complaints from me from it, which, you know, that's a surprise for the North Face Supreme collaborations. Yeah. I don't understand why the ratios are not too good here. I'm in favor of it. I think it's fun. I like it. Anyway, moving on, we have the Polartec Shirling reversible pullover. This is awesome. It's a little reversible pullover. I assume the inner lining is the shirling element to it, and if it is reversible, it's going to reverse into a shirling jacket for the external side of it. I don't know what side you guys will like, but it comes in some nice color offerings. I don't know if I'd necessarily go for the camo one unless I had it reversed, but yeah, these are some nice jackets. I can't complain about that. We've then got the Wildcat Sideline Puffer. A very nice puffer jacket, kind of styled in the way of like a 90s like sports jacket, or I don't want to say stadium jacket, but a jacket that you could buy at a game or a sports store that sells various like teams jerseys and whatnot. It looks like one of those jackets, like a spray jacket from the 90s with a hood. I think it's really nice. I like the paneling on it. The color offerings are not the best, but the black on black is really nice. Yeah, I'll support this one. This is a nice little piece here. And then last but not least, we have the North Face Suede Nupsy jacket. These price points. That's the one thing where I'm always like, geez, man, oh man. Yeah, well look, removing the price, looking away from the price, it is an awesome piece. No huge logos on it. It focuses on using the suede. It goes crazy with that. It comes in some solid colors. Love it. I'm going to support that. I'm going to give that one a thumbs up. Man, normally the sweatshirts are like some of my favorite pieces in a Supreme week, but this one, well, you know how I feel about it when I covered it in the Streetwear Talk video, but I think this is definitely the worst part of the North Face collaboration, and like I normally say, generally it is the best part of the North Face collaboration, at least in the past 5 years I've felt that way. I'm going to agree with the Supreme community on this one. I'm going to leave it as a downvote. We have 2 pairs of pants releasing this week. We have both of them being from the North Face, but there's definitely one I prefer over the other. We've got the North Face Leaf sweatpants. I'm going to agree with you guys on that one. That is definitely not for me. Then we have the North Face Suede Mountain Pants. And again, these are still probably not for me. Like, I don't think I could wear these too easily in the outfits that I regularly wear. But that doesn't mean I can't appreciate them. They are also quite expensive. But if you're going for the whole outfit, I suppose you just got to go for it sometimes. It's a very nice pair of pants. I'm going to leave it with a thumbs up as well. Next we have the tartan flannel hooded shirt. Like, it's, how do I feel about it? Like, it's a fine piece. I think like Supreme has applied a hood to a flanneled shirt and it works quite well. I just think this is a combination that I would see outside of Supreme, that like people would dunk on if like someone was wearing just a flannel shirt and a hoodie from just like, you know, like Kmart or something like that. But because it's from Supreme and they can put a $150 price tag on it, I think more people would be more keen on wearing this because of that. And I'm kind of bummed out about that because like I don't think the style here is like fantastic. Like, I think it's fine, but I do feel like the Supreme branding element has come into play here a lot, and that swayed a lot of people. Like, I think it's fine, but I wouldn't want to pay like more than like $50 for this, but I can understand where people are coming from and why they like it. There are some nice color offerings here. It's interesting, but yeah, that is the only collared shirt releasing this week. Moving into the tops slash sweaters, we have the leaf shirt. Again, that's going to be a downvote from me. We've got the thermal long sleeve polo. I actually think these are quite nice. I don't mind it in like the black or the cream. The brown, maybe. It wouldn't work too well in my wardrobe because I wouldn't have a lot of pieces that could complement it, only contrast it. So I feel like if you have a wardrobe that's got a lot of earthy tones in it, a lot of earthy toned pants, you could definitely make some nice outfits with this. Like, or maybe just some like nice like earth toned suit pants that are really flowy. Like that could work very nicely with that piece. Yeah, I'll give it a thumbs up. Next we have the applique cable knit sweater. I am so conflicted about this piece. It's $200. I actually was expecting it to be a lot more. It looks fantastic on the front, but on the back, it's got like a tonal arcing Supreme logo on the back. And it's just too much. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys what I mean. So here's the front of the piece, right? Here is this lovely like cable knit sweater by Supreme. Fantastic. And then on the back, can you see it? It's got Supreme written across the shoulders, established in 1994. And I'm so conflicted. I'm like, I don't want the big logo on the back. But the big logo on the back is tonal. So are you really going to see it? Is it going to stick out as much as I think it will? I don't know. I don't know. And it comes in some really nice colors as well, like black, white, blue. The pink one probably would be my least favorite, but I'm so conflicted on it. I don't know how to feel. Like I like it. Okay. I'll leave it as a like, but the logo on the back almost tore me to being a downvote because I would have just loved just a nice cable knit sweater with no branding on it from Supreme, like a nice chunky one. That would have been just perfect for me. Moving into the hats, we have quite a few options here. We have the ear flap beanie. Yeah, definitely going to agree with the Supreme community on that one. Next, we have the Polartec Shirling reversible camp cap. So there is the reverse side of it, and then obviously you get the nice fuzzy side when you flip it inside out. I think this is actually really fun. I think this is a really awesome hat. I don't know why we're so hit or miss on this, because like the black color is really nice. I'm going to give it a thumbs up on that one. I think that's a really nice piece. Next, we move into the Velvet Paisley Boonie. I think that's fantastic. I think it's just awesome. I love the pattern. I love that they chose velvet for the material. It looks really nice and clean. No complaints on that one. Then we have the camp cap version. I feel the same way. I really love this pattern. I really love the material choice. I can't complain about that. Next, we have the Champions box logo New Era. Most of the time I'm a miss on the New Era box logo hats. I just think the way that the panels on the hat warp the box logo, it just looks a bit funky to me. It looks like a fake Supreme hat, and it feels weird that Supremes are releasing a hat that I look at it and I think that looks fake. But that's how I view it. But like some of the colors, like the black and the navy one, are okay. I don't know how I feel about the mixed colored ones though. I feel like we should have just stuck with like a solid color. For the navy and the black ones, I'll give it a thumbs up. But if the navy and the black ones were mixed colors, I probably would have given this one a downvote. That was the only thing that was kind of redeeming it for me in that regard. Next, we have the classic logo chunky ribbed beanie. I mean, it says it in the title. Classic. This is a classic Supreme beanie. Lovely textures, lovely logo, lovely colors. I can't complain. The hats are really awesome this week. The only one that I think is a bit of a miss is, yeah, definitely that one. That was not a good hat to be releasing this week. Moving into the bags, normally one of my least favorite sections of a Supreme week. It takes a lot to persuade me with Supreme bags, but the North Face ones that are releasing this week are really nice. I actually think the suede shoulder bag is a way better bag than the small base camp duffel bag. I understand why they've done this one. Like, you've got to have that North Face flavor in it and release I guess a hiking gear bag. I really like the tonal logo on the end of it that has like the North Face but like textured. It's fantastic, but I just wouldn't wear something like that. And I have this amazing Supreme duffel bag from like 5 years ago now. I think it's 5 years. And it's just kept me going. Like, I don't need another one. I don't need another one ever again. So I'll give it a thumbs up because this is probably one of the best Supreme North Face bags I've ever seen. But then I would also say that the shoulder bag is just a lot better. Like, this is just, it's so much more functional. It would look really well. You could style it really easily. It's way more versatile because of its silhouette. I really do think that this is just the better bag this week. Moving into the accessories, we have, I was right. I'm so happy I was right. We have the collaborative North Face suede base camp duffel keychain. It's, well, maybe I was right and wrong. It's a little duffel bag that I assume is big enough for your keys and nothing else, and it fits on your keychain. So assumably you have a keychain that connects to other things and you can hide keys inside here or something that's of value outside of keys. But I kind of felt like the purpose of this was to put in keys or something so you don't lose them. So when you're like hiking around, you're like, where are my keys? It's going to be in the little duffel bag. I think it's just really fun because you could hide like a bunch of little things in there, you know, like you could put some coins in there. You could put your jewelry in there and use it as like a travel case. Like, I think it has a lot of purpose, and it's only $40. So I think it's a steal, you know? We've got the suede gloves releasing to match the whole ensemble that we've seen. Look, if you're dedicated, I'd love to see like the gloves, the jacket, the pants. Like, it would just be awesome to see the full outfit. But just on its own, I wouldn't want to spend $150 on like North Face Supreme gloves. That, like, yes, the black ones are versatile, but I can't see myself rocking like the white and blue ones a lot. And the overall silhouette of the gloves is very like expedition like it looks like you're meant to be climbing a mountain wearing them. And I would want some gloves that are more casual and more versatile, and that's why I would like, I like them, but I wouldn't buy them to wear outside of that whole ensemble that I was talking about. Plus it's $150 if you want to do that. Next, if you are like me, you are like, what is this? What is Supreme releasing this week? Well, we'll click into it and I'll show you. It's a 17-piece human skull with embossed logo Supreme teeth. Yeah, okay. And I'll show you how the piece looks when we tear it apart. So that's how it looks torn apart. And then you can kind of like build it up and build it into that. It's just, for me, it's really haunting. And I kind of thought when I saw this initially, I thought it was just like they're releasing some grills and they just had to use like a skull as like the product photo. I didn't realize that we were going to get a puzzle that has grills. Like, I didn't see that coming. It's only $50. So if you just want to have like a fun little like Supreme skull puzzle for $50, I mean, you can't complain. So I'll give it a thumbs up because of the price point. Because honestly, once I found out it was a puzzle, I thought it was going to be a lot more. But there you go. Maybe, I mean, it does have the measurements there. It does seem quite large. I thought maybe for $50 it'd be quite small, but you know, it's 11.8 inches against 9 inches against 2.9 inches. Like, it's reasonably sized. But anyway, that is the last accessory releasing in this week, guys. That is week 15. How do I feel about week 15? It's actually a really solid week. Like, both the seasonal and collaborative pieces are really good here. I have to say, I really enjoyed them. The pieces that I didn't enjoy, number 1, number 2, number 3, and number 4. But the rest of it, yeah, like, this is good. This is a good week. Can't complain about this. I'm surprised that there isn't matching pants for this, or if there is matching pants for this, that it's not releasing this week. But that's just some thoughts there. But overall, I'm happy with this, guys. I'm happy with week 15. I'd love to hear your thoughts and opinions on it though. Like, how do you feel about the week? Did the North Face collaboration carry the week? Did the seasonal pieces carry the week? Let me know how you feel about it down in that comment section below. Well, guys, that is week 15 covered. It's releasing on the 30th of November 2023, or the 2nd of December if you live in Japan and Korea. We covered the seasonal pieces, the collaborative pieces, all my thoughts on the individual pieces and the week as a whole. Now I want to have that conversation with you guys in the comment section below, because I love having a chat with you guys. What are you picking up? What are you feeling? I know a lot of you are feeling the North Face collaboration. Fair enough. But did the price points now persuade you not to go after them? Maybe not. Maybe you're like, nah, I'm going for it. I'm buying it. Fair enough. Fair enough. Let me know what you're going to be picking up from week 15 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming weekly drops of Supreme's Fall Winter 23 season, you got to give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator that you can give me is a subscribe to the channel. And if you have already given me that indicator, tell some friends, because as I mentioned at the start of this video, you guys smashed out 3,780. Can we hit 3,785 before the end of November? Look, it's less than 24 hours. I'm very doubtful, but you guys have blown me away with a lot less. So let's see if we can hit it before the end of the month. But that is everything I got to say about week 15 though, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you're going for something this week. Hopefully you can pick up what you want in the size and color you are after. But until the next streetwear talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, guys, I'll catch you later.